2019 season, and you're starting it with perhaps the biggest game you possibly could against Hull FC. How do you feel going into that one?
The anticipation is building. Yeah, we obviously when the draw came out, looking forward to it. We normally play them in a friendly anyway, and so we cancel that. So it'll be a little bit bigger than a friendly, given that the friendly we generally give the younger ones a go. So it'll be our best sides. Yeah, it's anticipated. I think we have a sellout. So it'll be 10 or 12,000 at our place. Really looking forward to it.
Would you prefer to start at that intensity though, rather than, I mean, all games are big, but
that's right.
A derby game's a baptism of fire, isn't it?
Well, it'll get you up for it, yeah. No matter who plays, you know, Hull will have their issues and we have too, with not quite our best side available yet, nor have they, as I understand, although you never know, we might have more play than he thinks and he'll have more play than I think, but there's a few fun and games going on over in Hull at the moment. But the anticipation of the crowd and the intensity that comes with that, and the derby is building, you can sense it building, will raise the level of the game, even if there's a handful of young guys in there with both teams, so it'll be a good game.
You've had a year in the Betfred Super League now after promotion. Do you think that year will be really kind of crucial to the way that you're a bit more experienced, a bit more mature perhaps coming into the season? Well,
this is my 4th year in England, the year at Salford in Super League, so I know the system better. I'd have to say, yeah, I was a little unprepared that first year as when they'd gone down to champs level, mainly because I didn't know the players as well. As a rep coach, I knew the rep players, but not the individual players. So very hard to plan. So I relied very heavily on James Webster and Dave Hodge, my 2 assistants, to tip me up on who the hell some of the players were that were playing, let alone some of the grounds that I hadn't experienced playing on. So Salford, as a director, you're sort of looking at it, but not to the intensity that Watto was. So this year just gone has been really good for me, for my experience. So I'm really looking forward to contributing more towards the preparation of the team and understanding of who we're playing and their strengths and weaknesses.
It's a good recruitment as well in the off-season. Team looking settled and good?
Time will tell, but on paper it is, yeah. We've only had Joshy Drinkwater and Kane have only come in three and a half weeks ago, so that they're still working their way through. So, it's going to, I think they'll hit the ground going okay though, but I'd like to think probably, a little bit further down the track, both boys will be playing a little bit smoother in our system. And we're obviously half expecting Lunty back, Sean Lunt, hopefully within a couple of months, and Adam Quinlan about halfway through the season. So I'm looking forward to and we've got 2 props out at the moment in Lee Jewett and Nick Scruton, who are back incrementally over the next, Lee in about 3 weeks, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and Scroots in about 6 weeks, 7 weeks. So they'll be drip feeding in. Our team will start to, I believe, strengthen and be a better, stronger side as we go through the first round anyway.
And given the change to the structure, what constitutes success in 2019?
I think getting away to a good start helps, because you need points in the bank. However, if you look at Catalan's finish and Huddersfield finish last year, it's how you finish sometimes too. But I'd like to get some wins up for confidence, to build some momentum for the inevitable lull that you have in a season. Most teams do. St Helens did, even after a flying start. Everyone, injury, other issues come around, and so I'd like to build some momentum with some wins early, obviously, and consolidate as we bring more of those players I've just mentioned into the squad through the year.